Welcome to the fourth round of this Webcam Tournament League, the Danish Premodern Webcam League called Hyggeliga, and I have been playing Machine Head for this iteration, and now I am facing Cradle Control, and I start up with a Grim Lavamancer, and I don't know what I'm playing here, but seeing an elf makes me quite confident in my Grim plan, because Grim Lavamancer is great at picking out those small creatures here. And playing a rat here, probably not relevant, but a rat is at least a blocker. Could be an attacker, could be for therapy, but mostly just right now a fine card to have. A possible 2-1, a 2-for-1. Now I see a wall and I see this is not elves, this is probably Cradle Control, but confirms that. So can I hinder him from going off? That is the question here. Hypnotic Specter and back to him. So it depends. Does he drop Survival now and a Cradle, or what is he doing? An Acolyte is not a bad thing to see here. So signals that he doesn't really have his key components at hand. And now he fetches, probably for for forest. So no mountain yet. Mountain will be a problem later because it grants haste with anger. But he needs survival to do that, and a Granger. So now he can find the mountain anyway. It takes more than a second to find. No, he finds just this forest here. Okay, fair enough. And it's put into play. Okay. Hypnotic Specter goes to town, and I can discard one of these cards, and we just roll a dice, and there was the mountain. So the mountain was in his hand all along. He knew that it would be safe from Duress and Therapy, but not from Hypnotic. You can discard lands that way. And there comes the Lavaborn Muse. There's another content creator out there who is so addicted to the Graveborn Muse. I think the Lavaborn Muse is just as good of a card. Not as good of, but as fun of a card at least. And in this strategy of Machine Head, where you want to get your opponent's hand as small as possible, it's a nice win con. And it puts a lot of pressure on him. He's at 13 already. And he pays some echo cost here. So at least that signals to me that it's a turn off. He doesn't have the survival yet. Hopefully he won't get it, but now he finds a fifth forest because the mountain is gone, notably. And 2 mana. What can he do? He can Wall of Blossom, so that's the third draw that he has had, like extra draw from his creatures. 2 walls, 1 acolyte. And back to me. So Hypnotic combos quite nicely with Lavaborn Muse. He moves around his creatures, and now I just need to pick a card. There goes a goblin. That would have been dangerous. Yeah, but he needed to pay that echo to keep those creatures. Don't know why he kept them, but later he might be returning them. There goes a Nantuko. I'm not really afraid of Nantuko. It can destroy my not my furnaces, my Phyrexian Arenas, and that will be a bummer. But I don't have that right now, so it doesn't really matter. Now a Wall of Roots, and back to me. I swing for 2. He has no cards to protect, but again he stops the 2 damage and takes 3 in his upkeep, and he is then on board. So does he? No, he doesn't have it. And we go on to. If you are playing MTGO or Magic the Gathering online and are using a rental service, or if you want to do that, I have a link in the description for a referral and a coupon code which makes you get 30% off on your next subscription. So consider that, and onto the video. That was a quick second game. Now I am on a mulligan to 5 here, so it doesn't look that nice. I don't remember if I was digging for some sideboard cards or what I was doing, but no turn one play, and he just goes with a mana dog, a Finhorn Elf, and into a Sylvan Library. So he is doing quite well, and I have a swamp. So we'll see. Now I have a mountain, but I don't have a play. I just sip the turn, and he starts to use his Sylvan Library, and this is not a great position to be in. Definitely scary. I need some good relevant cards, and I need him to not draw into his full engine. I need survival to just not be seen here at all, and that's a strategy. Just hoping for the best. Current Ranger. Now he can return forests and untap stuff, so gaining more mana. And now he's playing out his mountain. He's scared of me finding it and discarding it, so probably smart enough to just get rid of. 2 mana. Okay, he needed the red mana. Goblin Bombardment. Now he can start sacrificing his creatures to hit my face or to just go for my creatures. Going for my creatures is probably his plan, but he can hit face with those small elves. But now what? 3 mana? Okay, I have an Arena. Arena is nice. He does have Nantukos, but getting to draw into more stuff is relevant now that he can choose to, well, for 4 life, keep more stuff in hand. 5 mana now. And that could only mean one thing: Deranged Hermit. Let's see, Deranged Hermit is 5 creatures in total, so that's the ability to just swing and then Goblin Bombardment, so I am in a hurry. He does have Squirrel tokens. I need some of those, or some similar ones. I need something nice for my hermits, but this is dangerous. I need a way out of this. A land drop and take 1. So okay, Infest. Probably why I kept this hand. Infest is nice. He probably throws all the creatures in play at my face, so that's 5, 6, 7 damage. But I got a ton of value from that. This is one of the reasons why you shouldn't only consider Plague when you are making your sideboard, because this Cradle control list plays a lot of non-elf creatures, and Infest just takes care of everything in his deck except from Wall of Blossoms. So an awesome sideboard card against especially Cradle control, also against White Weenies or Goblins and so on. So remember Infest instead of just going 100% for the Plagues. Plague Spitter is also nice, but against this deck there are some creatures that do not care, like the Morphs. Now, yeah, he played them off, and back to me now. I am considering what to do here. I probably need to take care of that moth. It can only be Vigilante, and that removes my my arena from play, or it kills it, and I don't want that. Infest, not the best Infest in the world, but hopefully enough here. Hopefully it will stop him from doing anything. He only played that one card, and he knows that his life total can go down quite quickly, and I do have the reach from my bolts, and I do have a factory that can start swinging. He plays out a Withered Symbiote and a bird. And a bird. So I am basically at 5 life here with an arena in play. So he almost has the win here. But we'll see if I can turn this around. Doesn't look good. Animate Factory. Swing. It's only 2 damage. Does he take it? Yep, he takes it. Goes to 10. Goes to 10. Do I have something that I can play out to block that symbiote, or that will be quite lethal? Okay, Lavaborn Muse. We saw that in game 1. It was huge against this deck that just wants everything dropped onto the table. So he takes 3 in his upkeep. Now I am winning the race here. So he's at 7. I can swing for 5 next turn, where he's forced to block. Yeah, okay, that might be changing things here. He attacks. He doesn't keep it as a blocker. He swings with Symbiote. I'm at 6, virtually 4. Can he do anything? Well, a land and a hermit would be game. A land and a hermit. Okay, he ships back to me. I'm at 5, virtually 3 life because of his 2 creatures. But now what? I'm not sure what he can have in his hand that's relevant here as instants. So I should probably just swing with both. I don't know why I'm not swinging with the Lavaborn Muse. He can only block with 0 power, so he cannot just block and kill it. He blocks and pings me. Not sure what I was thinking here. Hope it won't do much harm, but I should have attacked there. Hypnotic Specter and representing super lethal on the board here. Kind of no matter what he does. He goes to 4 in his upkeep. Untaps and draw. Oh, yeah, okay, still an activation, of course. But he can't take an extra card here, so gets 1 card. That's 3 in total. And he needs to take care of both my creatures. Or at least he needs to take care of the Lavaborn Muse, but he also knows that 2 attacks from my factory is enough. So what are his outs here? Pyroclasm. So Pyroclasm and then maybe ping my Muse? No, he doesn't ping my Muse. Interesting. Okay, he plays another one. But he took 1 damage. Goes to 3 here. And my Muse is gone. But I still have a factory and a turn. I have 1 more turn. I'm at 2, and the arena is not something I can get rid of myself. So maybe that is what he's hoping for here. Me just drawing into lands and losing. I take some time figuring out what to do. He's tapped out. He has no way of doing any response to whatever I play here. And I just play Lightning Bolt and show him that I do have more action in hand. And that is game here. Super quick. And I lost my last time against Cradle Control with the Rock. Now I found a